Hi, my name is Jada O'Brien. I work as a youth organizer at Teen Empowerment. Like the young people in this play, I had to struggle with some of the negativity that surrounds me. When I was in 6th grade, my life was great. I lived with both of my parents, my two little brothers, and our big sister in our apartment in Dorchester. I was always a high honor roll student. My parents always spoiled us. If we wanted it, we got it. Till one day, our whole life changed. You see, on March 31st, 2015, I was in math class while my mom, dad, and little brother were at home. Our home was invaded. 3 men knocked at the door with National Guard uniforms on. When my dad entered the door, they pushed him out the doorway, demanding him to get to the back of the house. They made my parents get down. The 3 men cut our irons cord and used it to tie up my parents. My father was murdered and my mom was shot in her head. My little brother was left alone. They poured bleach on my parents and attempted to set the house on fire with them inside. Somehow, someway, my mom got the strength to gather my little brother and get them out the house. I had no clue what was going on till hold on. I had no clue what was going on until my principal put me out of class and said he was bringing me to my grandma's house. When I arrived, my aunt was waiting outside for me while my grandmother was inside having a heart attack. My sister arrived shortly after. My aunt said my parents got in an accident. So we got in the car and went to go visit them at the hospital. Unfortunately, my father didn't make it. I'm very thankful for the bullet not reaching my mother's brain and being able to come out. For a while, I didn't know what to do with myself. It broke me inside. I was lost trying to find myself. I was out of control. I felt like I lost another part of me. The men that committed this crime were arrested and convicted. But this is not a story about revenge. This is a story about resilience. My resilience and the resilience of the community. Because what happened to my family then made me the person who I am today. Not a day goes by that I don't think about it. Instead of letting it bring me down, it makes me go even harder. Every time I'm ready to give up, I think about what I've been through. I'll never let any of my struggles define me. Some people in our community choose to respond to their traumas through drug, violence, and other negative things. But that is not the way to respond to trauma. What I learned from my experience is to still have hope. Don't give up on yourself because it will take you down the wrong road. When I was going down the wrong road, my grandmother remained positive through it all. Not once did she let what we went through define her. She kept aiming for change and still is. She always told me I need to change my ways. I needed to learn how to communicate with people to get what I wanted. And I felt that. So I slowly started to improve, and here I am. As a community, we need to continue to have hope, not giving up on ourselves. Some may refer to our community as dangerous and bad, but it's not. Yeah, there is some violence, but it should not define us. I say this because there are still people who have hope and believe in making a change in our community. So it begins with us dedicating our lives to breaking this cycle of trauma, injury, and loss, and then more trauma. To do this, we need the help of our leaders. Yes, we need better gun control. That's just obvious. What we need is more opportunities for teenagers to work as leaders. Imagine what Boston would be like if instead of having just a few youth leaders, there were 500 of us working together to create change. Imagine what our community would be like if on weekends, instead of having nothing to do, you've had many choices of what they could do. Some people will say that we couldn't afford to do this. I say that we can't afford not to do this. If the money is there to build bombs, then they can find the money to build a better future. We have the power to demand change from our leaders. We have the power to overcome trauma that we experience. It's up to us to use our power for the generations that will follow us. Thank you.